You know what? You deserve it. We're gonna D-rank you, just like what they do in the military. They D-rank you right in front of your peers. If you're gonna be in the community of points and miles and Amex cards, we're gonna D-rank you. We're gonna pull that platinum card from you. We're gonna put you lower. We're gonna personally downgrade you. Welcome back to Credit Reddit. And if you're unfamiliar, Credit Reddit is a series where I scour the internet for the most interesting and downright dirty, and actually sometimes just some people who are clout chasing. And if you're wondering why I'm wearing these Elvis glasses today, is because we're going to be clout chasing, because in today's video, despite this not being actually a credit Reddit, this is actually the first edition of Business Insider Reddit credit. So I saw this article this morning and I said, you know what? I'm not going to finish it. I'm just going to save it for a video. So if you look right here, the title of this article is, I got my Amex Platinum for the clout, but I'm educating myself about the risks. And I guess this is the guy right here who is getting the Amex Platinum Card for the clout. Definitely. Just like you got the AirPods for the clout, just like this tiger skin jacket for the clout, just like why he's in Vegas right now, most likely. I don't know what this is up here. Before I get called a couple of D words, let me put that there. So the first thing is, I didn't really know much about my credit card, the Platinum, before I got it. I just knew that it was a status symbol. I talked to a financial therapist about my card. She says it's okay to indulge within your budget. And then thirdly, I'm learning more about my card and how to enjoy its benefits safely, both tangible and intangible. Interesting here. And man, how many people are going to see a financial therapist about their Platinum Card woes, man? I know it's a hot topic. I know a lot of people are canceling at the moment, but man, to go see a financial therapist? Oof. To be honest, I don't even quite know what a financial therapist actually is. I mean, could we consider Caleb Hammer a financial therapist? I mean, albeit he screams at you a little bit. I don't know if his therapists are doing that often, but...
At least it's not 500. You know, we're working. Maybe next month it'll be 400, and then the month after it'll be 350. No, but you gotta work there. I can't just pay off the whole bill and
then
have...
You paid it off! There was only...
Not the whole thing. No,
you did it this time! There was a...
I mean, wouldn't that just be a financial advisor, not a therapist? I don't know. That's interesting. Do you guys know about that? So let's go on to what he actually writes in his entire story with this card. I used to be the kind of person who'd part with this last $100 to buy drinks for strangers at the bar, valuing appearance over survival. Interesting. Aging has helped me slay many of my character flaws, but caring about what people think remains the Achilles heel of my existence. But my ego is more exhausting than just desiring to be liked as a person. I want folks to think highly of me. So I'll admit it, I got the Platinum Card from American Express for the clout. I thought I was financially savvy and ready to get one of the best credit cards. I like how this is underlined. How much you want to bet this routes you straight to the Platinum Card because Business Insider gets an affiliate link? And if somebody signs up for a Platinum Card, even though literally he's talking about his woes of getting the Platinum Card too early from articles or YouTubers, etc. I couldn't determine my credit limit from the app when the card arrived. I called and the customer service rep explained I didn't have one. This sounded insane to me. I was far away from zero, past billionaires, in the land of infinity and beyond, right? Buzz Lightyear. So it's funny. A lot of people don't really mention that, like, oh, we soon forget all the times in which people used to talk about on YouTube videos, like, oh, the Amex Platinum Card, the Gold Card, the Green Card, these are charge cards, right? Meant to be paid in full at the end of each month. But along with that is, well, you technically have no credit limit. It could be $1 million, it could be $0 and everything in between. But we do have now, like, pay over time limits and whatnot, so usually that's not talked about as often. But yeah, I mean, technically you could have an infinity limit. I mean, not really. It's based on your credit profile and just your income that you stated and everything like that, but they don't tell you have a limit, right? Until you actually hit the limit. I don't know where my fixation on getting an Amex came from. I mean, are you kidding? Have you not been on YouTube? I didn't know all the particulars of the card, yet I held it in prestige. It could be because of group dinners where the more successful individuals tended to sport one. It could also just be that the name is synonymous with fabulosity. This guy uses some interesting words. Fabulosity. I've never heard that before on a Platinum Card. I mean, maybe on, like, the flowered version, like, that's fabulous, right? That's very fabulous, but, you know, fabulosity, I've never even heard that before. That's pretty interesting. And it's interesting that it actually came from group dinners. You know, it's very rare that I actually hear that people saw it as a status symbol before getting on YouTube and people flaunting their Amex Platinums and their Gold Cards, right? I've only once ever heard, like, someone was in a lounge of some sorts and they had the Platinum Card and that spurred them on to get a Platinum Card, but you know, he's mentioning group dinners with people who are seemingly more successful and whatnot. So that's I think that's very interesting. I wonder how many of you guys watching right now saw the Amex Platinum Card before ever getting on YouTube, because I had no idea what it was before getting on YouTube. So it's interesting how that works. No matter how it happened, it permeated my brain without me knowing how it got there, simmering long enough in my self-esteem to make me feel like my worth was in danger without it. Man, you might be running some really crazy social circles, and if you're feeling like that, oh man. Getting an Amex didn't change my finances or my life, and I knew it wouldn't. I held my Platinum Card as I did with my driver's license when I was 16. It was gorgeous. This felt like more than an accomplishment, but a passageway into the next phase of adulting. Yeah, I could actually, I could feel that. Okay, I understand what he's talking about. I remember when Graham Stephan was talking about the Amex Gold Card many, many years ago, back in, I think I got mine in 2020, maybe 2019, 2020. So I remember actually getting that and almost feeling like that was a status symbol, like, oh wow, we made it, like we have the Amex Gold Card after like waiting for so long for my credit score to go up to above 700s, and I think right around 700 or 710 I applied for the gold and I got approved, and I was like, that's amazing, oh my god, I'm so excited just to actually get the card. It wasn't about welcome offers, it wasn't about daily credits and monthly credits, hourly credits, it was just about the status of holding that illustrious, oh right, gold card. I guess full circle, right? Um, so that I understand what he's saying. Like it feels like I made it in life, even though nothing changes, and now you're just actually less successful because you just bought yourself a $250 coupon, right? For the most part. But obviously multipliers are nice and whatnot, and people usually think you got money when you got the gold card. As a New Yorker. Salute, fellow New Yorker. I haven't driven in 10 years, but I've been swiping a credit card ever since. I've been training for this moment my whole life, man. This is really traumatic. This is actually really crazy. When I pulled it out for coffee, the card failed to inspire any reaction. I'm not sure what I expected the barista to do besides move on to the next customer. It's because you're showing them the wrong cards, man. You're showing them the wrong cards. Let me show you. If you want to really impress somebody nowadays, if you're going to be swiping cards and you're like, I want a reaction, you got to go over to my boys over at Lion Card. Obviously not sponsored, but they gave me this card for free because I had the channel and they expected me to show this off, I'm sure, at some point. So, not sponsored, but hey man, you pull this out to the baristas and they're like, "Oh, wow, you must be doing something." All right, maybe you're a Saudi prince, who really knows. You got some you got something going on. That's how you impress the baristas nowadays. If you're trying to pick them up, pay with the Lion Card, and make sure to do this too. Like, how much is the total? $350? Okay. Gets them every time. Still, it was akin to women posing for photos with their designer handbags front and center. I didn't just use my Amex, it became like an accessory. I invited my family to dinner as if I was breaking into a new outfit. I genuinely enjoyed the experience of using it. Man, I feel bad for this guy. I don't know if he's just being just exaggerating for the story, the article here, but I feel bad. It's not many people know about this stuff and that it matters so much to us. Financial therapist Asia Evans says my Amex credit card is one way of coping with self-esteem issues, but it's a bandage. The problem is really about the pedestal we put people who have money on and the false narratives that we apply to them. Evans says, somebody could be making $1 million and still be drowning in debt. Absolutely. I knew my net worth wasn't higher just because of my credit card, and I begrudgingly knew it was what's inside that matters. Still, I felt giddy using it at my hair salon and grocery shopping, even with the annual membership fee. Now that was the whole part. You're going to hit us with that at the end. You're going to tell us you know absolutely nothing. And you didn't do any research before applying for the card. Absolutely none. And then you're still going to go here and tell us you felt giddy using it at the hair salon and grocery shopping, knowing, maybe not knowing, you're getting nothing for that. Nothing. 1x back. It's sad. That's really sad. You know what? You deserve it. We're going to derank you. Just like what they do in the military, they derank you right in front of your peers. If you're going to be in the community of points and miles and Amex cards, we're going to derank you. We're going to pull that platinum card from you. We're going to put you lower. We're going to personally downgrade you. Oh, there's more to it here. Okay. I don't want to go into debt to maintain appearances. I mean, yeah. Evan says it's okay to indulge if it's in your budget and you can afford it. In fact, she recommends it. But you need to be able to like yourself whether you have it or not. And not get stuck on the second part. It's important to recognize why you want something, says Evans. Very true, very true. Many people get the Amex for its reward points and other perks. Actually, it's membership reward points. I'm just kidding. Financially, I was a backward train. I initially wanted the Amex Gold card. Hell yeah, which you should have, because I had seen a friend use it. I was disappointed to be approved for the Platinum, not realizing it ranked higher. Clearly, I wasn't a specialist. Yeah, man, you're not doing your research. Am I right? Yeah, he's not doing his research. Come on. Evan explains that society places so much value on people who have money because of their material things. That fosters the notion that individuals with these wealth signifiers are better off as humans. This mindset leaves many people feeling inadequate and frequently indebted as they strive to attain them. This reminds me of the Karen video that everyone in the Discord, everyone's been sharing this one lately. The friggin' Amex Platinum Card Karen. All right, just roll a clip.
Now you can put your platinum in there.
Yes, platinum. Thank you.
Cool.
It's a platinum.
We're all impressed.
Sweet.
You don't know anything about.
You look very rich. You do.
Yes, I'm rich.
You
I
look
am.
it.
I am rich.
I like your sweatpants.
Yeah, thank you.
Your nappy hair.
Yeah, it's really rich.
You're done. Remove your card. Thank you.
Platinum. Something
Bye.
you've never seen.
Yeah, don't be like, yeah. If I have an Amex Platinum, you obviously don't have to be wealthy to get one. Plenty of people have closets and cars worth more than their checking account. Yeah, very true. I think it was like right around 22 when I got my Platinum card. Definitely wasn't worth it at that time, but hey, you live and you learn. But at the end of the day, most people look at luxury and fantasize about wielding it. They don't focus on their friends and how fabulous they are or not living. None of the people around me care about what credit card I use. Very true. I did it for myself. Hopefully, as I approach my 30s, I'll continue to derive less pleasure from material possessions and enjoy the person beyond my reflection. I got my Amex because I had a fixation, but at least I'm aware of it and the fact that I should pay off my balance fully every month to avoid high APRs. Absolutely, absolutely. Couldn't agree more. So honestly, I do know there's a lot of people that watch a lot of videos on Amex cards and they see it as status symbols. They see people, doing some awesome stuff, but I also think it's also checked in the community as well, where a lot of us, I think at this point, have mentioned, like, at least recently, Amex has, also a lot of issues. It's not the be-all, end-all, and that's why it's good that so many people make other videos like the Venture X or Chase Sapphire Reserve. There's so many different cards out there, the Altitude Reserve, so many cards that you can use in your arsenal, and honestly, just using the sum total of information that people are giving you out in Credit Card YouTube can help aid in your decision and becoming more aware of all the different trappings that, these credit card companies seemingly want you to get into. I feel a little bit bad about this guy, and I feel bad if anyone else has fallen into that. I have myself as well, but I quickly realized, like, okay, this game, while be it pretty cool to get my gold card, the game, for the most part for me, is to get the best welcome offers possible, to pay for as many almost free vacations as I possibly can for my entire life until there's no more rewards left, like I outlined in this video here, where I actually used my Amex Platinum card, the one that this article is entirely about, to get outsized value at the Waldorf Astoria, one of the most luxurious hotels in the entire world in Washington, D.C. So I hope to see you there, and as always, thank you guys so much for watching.